Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. This is Suzanne Nongspong bringing to you the headlines first. ISRO begins New Year with successful launch of X-ray polarimeter satellite. Congress rules out working with Trinamool Congress in Meghalaya. Meghalaya BJP forms committee to prepare for upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Shillong welcomes New Year in a befitting manner. Midnight swim held to bid adieu to 2023. And powerful earthquake measuring 7.4 on Richter scale hits central Japan. The news in detail. Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has successfully launched X-ray polarimeter satellite XPOSAT aboard Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV C-58. The satellite was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh at 9:10 today morning. 10 other scientific payloads were also launched along with XPOSAT. This mission marks India's first dedicated scientific endeavor to study the polarization of cosmic X-rays from celestial sources. Following the launch of XPOSAT, India has become the second country in the world after the United States to send a specialized astronomy observatory to study black holes and neutron stars in our galaxy. Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee President Vincent Pala has ruled out any possibility of TMC and Congress working together to win the upcoming Lok Sabha polls in the state. Pala said that the All India Congress Committee has called the state presidents of the party on January 4th to discuss the party's preparations for the polls in New Delhi. Pala said that it is unlikely that the TMC would contest the polls from Shillong seat following speculations that their top leaders are already looking to join other political parties.
I don't think so. If you ask me personally, I will not succumb to that ideas because TMC, as of now, after the election, the heads of the TMC in Meghalaya, there's lots of rumor that they may leave for BJP, they may go here and there. So TMC themselves have been disorganized. I don't know. They may reorganize also. Sometimes politics, looks very down when the result was out. But after that, they may reorganize themselves. But as of today, I don't think they have that tendency to fight elections. I've met so many of them, be in Delhi, be in here. I don't think so in Selangor and even in Tripura also.
The state BJP has formed a committee to prepare and oversee groundwork in connection with the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Informing this, senior party leader and cabinet minister A.L. Hek on Sunday said a review meeting was held on December 28 to review the preparedness for the MP elections. Hek added that they have assigned responsibilities to various leaders in the preparation for the elections. He said that 2 applicants, including a woman candidate, have come forward for the party ticket to contest the polls from the 2 parliamentary seats, Shillong and Tura. Asked if he would like to contest for the Shillong seat, Hek reiterated that the party's central leadership will take a call on the matter.
BJP she's along with the review meeting, the MP election, but ground reality, the ground election. Kaya penbaik umno bandam the committee namta Lok Sabha jangka Shillong seat, jangka Lok Sabha jangka Tura seat. Nanta degla aga responsibility la jangka mulu banpet ya media cell mulu banpet ya ki district mulu banpet ya ki mandal. Itu baru la aga responsibility mulu banpet ya ki baru ki banta ka bedai naga banta ka election Lok Sabha. Bentate nga slow arngot tambang nga pat kana ba ta magya arngot ka apply ka ticket we Long kami way ba.
Shillong MP and Congress chief in Meghalaya, Vincent Pala, has stated that the popularity graph of Voice of People's Party is declining in the state, pointing out that the VPP will definitely eat up the votes of some political party in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Pala, however, added that the newly floated regional party cannot be taken lightly. He also said that now it is to be seen as to which political party can hold on to their votes in the upcoming polls. It may be mentioned that Shillong parliamentary seat is heading for a multi-cornered political battle in the polls, as VPP and BJP have already announced their candidates for the polls.
Definitely VPP is coming out in a strong way. You see in the short span they got a good vote share, and definitely VPP will have whose vote they will take that only after the results. But I think VPP will definitely take certain vote share in certain areas. It may not be strong in certain areas, but definitely it will be strong in certain areas in and around Shillong, number one. And also, it depends. See, another 4 months elections is a long way for politics, and sometimes it's very short also. It depends how the other parties will vote.
The state government's proposal for dedicated choppers for VVIPs has been backed by Cabinet Minister A.L. Hek, who feels that there is a need for such a service since ministers are required to travel to various parts of the state for inspection and other official purposes. Hek said that he would personally prefer to travel by road as he can cover more districts during a single journey. To a query, he specified that a chopper does not necessarily need a huge space to land. He, however, suggested that the government will have to explore developing spaces in various parts of the state to make it easier for the choppers to land. The government plans to hire a twin-engine chopper exclusively for the movements of VVIPs.
Jom kami ia ga chopper ramda ban travel na magikam gi babot par habiyai kaleng sa ron jong ga speed bagi district gi babot ban pandai pergi jam gi jam ke hanga hi par khamba hi balik da ka sekali da by road balik orang pilih by road matang la ban kabar ar light district juga por chopper bani pila ban kabar betang ni tu ka particular program bet pun paino lani stang da la penbet hi dengan chopper keleng kudong ke gimtip dadam don pada ke landing facilities sagi-bagi pergi jaga dan mendaga chopper.
Along with the rest of the world, Shillong welcomed the new year in a befitting manner. Shillong's skyline was lighted with crackers as people welcomed the new year. A huge number of people also thronged Police Bazaar area to witness the festive mood. The annual midnight swim was also organized at the crinoline swimming pool, where a group of enthusiasts dived into the cold water with ice blocks to bid adieu to 2023. If there is one thing that sets Jawai town in the West Jaintia Hills district of Meghalaya apart, it is the unique and inclusive celebration of New Year. The festivities kicked off with the New Year's Eve bonfire on the night of December 31st. Members of the localities known as Dong or Shnong gathered in large numbers at a designated location where the bonfire is ignited. The festivities continue until midnight, when some return home to continue celebrating with their families and friends, while others also preparing for the grand event the following day. The second part of this celebration takes place on the first day of the year, where people from different localities gather at a designated location and prepare for the magnificent community feast known as Bambo Kutsnem. A powerful earthquake measuring 7.4 on Richter scale hit central Japan today. Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami warning along coastal regions of Ishikawa, Niigata and Toyama prefectures. Tsunami of up to 5 meters high are believed to be reaching Noto in Ishikawa prefectures. Waves more than 1 meter high hit the coast of Wajima city in Ishikawa prefecture. NHK reported Hokuriku Electric Power said it is checking for any irregularities at its nuclear power plants. In a unique initiative, Cabinet Minister Alexander Lalu Hek on Saturday held a special program at Meghalaya Resort at Umthro in Ribhoi district to commemorate the 161st death anniversary of Kyang Nangba. Hek had invited more than 100 children of the God's Dream Children's Home to be part of this program. Speaking on the occasion, Hek stated that even though Kyang Nangba was a common man, yet he fought for the liberation of his countrymen. The cabinet minister also stressed it's important for the young generation to know how Kyang Nangba fought against the British Empire to protect the people of his community.
Tip Sipang Uni Ukawai to Kyang Nangba. Tip Badai Tang U freedom fighter. Luckily freedom fighter, Banai freedom fighter, di bapik impacted kita. Kadai nak kata kadau ngikwa bertip yaki ba Uni Ukawai. Kyang Nangba Badai na janta hill. Belafai lah kejong IT nak berta kejong lai lut dong ni kum kejong.
In its continuous effort to help the poor and weaker section of the society, the Shilem Jingerap Yakipaduk Urupang recently donated blankets, warm clothes, utensils, etc. to 7 households at a program held at Maukar Christian Higher Secondary School, Shillong. Speaking on the occasion, Batasi TV producer Meban Kher Lapang lauded the effort of the organization to help the families belonging to the lower income groups. Lapang also said that Batasi TV will join in this initiative from next year to reach out to more families.
Nasongo pala ya keneka Shilem Jingerap Yakipaduk Jumurupang. Namarba kidan gun kipriyo kipa wa penyerap. Hendrai kidun apat kipa tre. Kipan imsengi, kipan IT ya kapor Christmas menyusui pi, kadang kapor berikam menikau lihat, lihat riam lihat bed, dan bahwa penyeksan sebar pertai, hendak ini kirang ba kibadan ini khmat, ki IT lade, ki pelut ya kapor kecuali, nak kita panlum panwa di kita kiburi kibadan kami saya Jingerap.
And now the weather report. The maximum temperature was recorded at 15.6 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature at 7 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 56%, while in the evening was 78%. The forecast states Shillong and its adjoining areas will experience dry weather most likely. And now before we wind up, a quick look at the headlines once again. ISRO begins New Year with successful launch of X-ray polarimeter satellite. Congress rules out working with Trinamool Congress in Meghalaya. Meghalaya BJP forms committee to prepare for upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Shillong welcomes New Year in a befitting manner. Midnight swim held to bid adieu to 2023. And powerful earthquake measuring 7.4 on Richter scale hits central Japan. Well, viewers, that's all we have for you in the news. And from Doordarshan Kendra Shillong, we wish you all a happy and prosperous New Year. Until then, it's good night.